Welcome back to Celebrity Homes. Today we're looking at the home of one Ms. Dita Von Teese. Ms. Von Teese's house is going to be a 1920s Tudor Revival style house located in the greater Los Angeles area. Off rip, this living room's crazy. Pink and green is one of my favorite color combos. I think it's very hard to do properly. That being said, I love a good dusty pink, but I really love the use of that antique Chinese deco era rug. Especially with all the added taxidermy in this room and in this space in general, it gives this room a sense of presence as well as the texture that the taxidermy adds. Though I was in fact taking notes and I spent like an hour trying to find a heart-shaped bird taxidermy, I understand why you carry these by hand, ma'am. This woman's swag is kind of insane. She has a personal home library, and in the built-ins, it's filled with rare books. This is the entryway to her home. She had a lot of these murals commissioned. As she said, she was inspired by vintage castles. But again, I love the use of taxidermy. It just adds like a sense of like whimsy and presence, and I love swans, but like swan taxidermy, I didn't even think you could taxidermy birds like that, bro. Like, this is gorgeous emerald kitchen, but I think juxtaposed against the tin ceiling, it is such a nutty design. I think that's actually copper. You guys want those old Irish AGA stoves too, but I really love the tile work on the backsplash of this kitchen. Ms. Von Teese said that she actually repurposed a lot of the lighting fixtures from her previous kitchen, which was pink. Though my personal favorite room would be this very Chinese-inspired dining room. I grew up in a home with chinoiserie in it, so like chinoiserie always has a soft spot in my heart, but this is like true Chinese style inspired design. I love the use of the bright red juxtaposed against the blue motifs, and I really love that figure lamp in the corner. The best and most standout feature of this room would of course be that gorgeous antique mirror on the wall. Here's a better close-up of the figure lamp, the antique mirror, and of course that up top lighting fixture. Von Teese said that the woman who painted the murals in her home actually painted the etching on this table and the glass therein. Apparently she saw the fabrications of these cushions out in France and said, I need to have that, and decided to upscale some flea market chairs. Here's a close-up of that figure lamp one last time. I love sculptural and figural pieces. This is her woman cave, bro. She has tons of these OG like burlesque paintings on her wall, which is super sick. I love like old mid-century modern like style like art drawings. But also look at that damn taxidermy tiger, bro. That's one of the sickest things I've ever seen in my life. We ain't even got upstairs yet. Again, we got that Tudor style architecture at play with the arch, but I really love this like girl can't help it Jane Mansfield type vibe with the rope on the stair banister. Because Ms. Von Teese collects antiques, there's just tons of sick pieces throughout the house. I love this curiosity style antique bar cabinet. I also love the red chinoiserie geometric motif in her shoe closet. Her closet's kind of sick too. Von Teese says her bedroom was inspired by Jenny Harlow and Dinner at 8. Personally, it's not a vibe that I really rock with. From an aesthetic standpoint, I do appreciate it, especially her vintage era deco vanity.